His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received the GCC Secretary General Jassim Bdewi at Al Safriya Palace upon his visit to the kingdom. His Majesty welcomed the Secretary General and praised the efforts he and all members of the General Secretariat continue to exert to further strengthen joint Gulf action to achieve its goal of further cohesion, cooperation, coordination and integration among the GCC states and to meet the aspirations of their people for development, progress and prosperity. His Majesty praised the high status that GCC enjoys both regionally and internationally, as well as the comprehensive achievements made in various domains of joint Gulf action since its inception and its effective efforts in consolidating the foundations of peace, security and stability in the region. His Majesty further affirmed the bonds of fraternity that unite Bahrain with all GCC states, praising the solidarity and unity shown by the Council states in the sensitive times the region is witnessing and their constant endeavors to achieve peace, security and stability for the benefit of all countries and people of the region. The meeting also addressed a number of topics related to Gulf affairs, especially those concerning the advancement of the GCC March. The Secretary General expressed thanks and appreciation and gratitude to His Majesty and pride in His Majesty's directive pioneering efforts and constant keenness to support joint Gulf action, increase its achievement and strengthening cooperation and solidarity among the member states in pursuit of the noble goals of the Gulf system. He also valued the genuine and honorable stance of Bahrain under His Majesty the King's leadership. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received at Al Safriya Palace the U.S. Ambassador to Bahrain, Stephen C. Bondi, and the Commander of the U.S. Naval Force Central Command, Commander of the U.S. Fifth Fleet, Vice Admiral George Witkoff. During the meeting, His Majesty expressed the Kingdom's pride in its historical relations and close partnership with the United States, which has been based for decades on trust, respect and joint coordination. His Majesty noted the continuous progress witnessed in the bilateral cooperation, especially in terms of military coordination, defense cooperation and various fields of development as two friendly and allied countries. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa visited the BDF General Headquarters. His Royal Highness was accompanied by the Minister of the Prime Minister's Court, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. Upon arrival, His Royal Highness was received by the BDF Commander-in-Chief, Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness affirmed that the advanced capabilities of the BDF are a testament to the unwavering dedication and tireless efforts of its personnel. Their steadfast commitment to fulfilling their duties to the highest standards reflects the continued support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, and contributes significantly to the Kingdom's comprehensive development. During the visit, His Royal Highness conveyed the appreciation and gratitude of His Majesty the King to the BDF personnel for their exceptional services and high level of readiness in addressing regional challenges and developments. His Royal Highness noted that these efforts align with the Kingdom's proactive approach and measures to enhance civil protection and public safety, thereby safeguarding Bahrain's security. His Royal Highness also commended the strong national spirit and deep sense of responsibility demonstrated by BDF personnel in confronting challenges, reiterating that their unwavering dedication and selfless service embodies the highest standards of patriotism in preserving the Kingdom's security and stability. His Royal Highness also highlighted the vital role of the BDF alongside the armed forces of allied nations in strengthening regional security and stability. His Royal Highness expressed thanks and appreciation to all members of the BDF, wishing them continued success in achieving their objectives and upholding the Kingdom's national interest. The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, the Minister of Defense Affairs, Lieutenant General Abdullah bin Hassan Naimi, were also present. The Minister of Transportation and Telecommunication, Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, participated in the closing ceremony of the Huawei ICT Talent Competition 2024. The Minister emphasized that investing in national human capital is a strategic foundation for achieving digital transformation and strengthening the knowledge-based economy. Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed highlighted the importance of quality educational initiatives in discovering and nurturing young Bahraini talents, equipping them with digital skills to compete regionally and globally. He praised Huawei's pivotal role in supporting educational initiatives and developing students' digital skills, noting that the competition provides a leading platform for refining young talents, fostering innovation, and enhancing technological awareness. The Minister also stressed the value of strategic partnership between the private sector and the academic in aligning education with labor market needs and advancing Bahrain's economic vision 2030. He added that the Ministry is committed to developing a supportive legislative and regulatory environment for innovation, adopting flexible policies to encourage investment in advanced technology and entrepreneurship. The CEO of Huawei Bahrain, Harry Yu, reaffirmed that the company's commitment to supporting Bahrain's digital future through strategic skill development initiatives. The Minister of Municipality Affairs and Agriculture, Engineer Wael Mbarak, visited the Bahrain Property Development Association, where he met its chairman, Arif Hijras, ministry officials and associate members. The meeting focused on development proposals aimed at improving the business environment and facilitating procedures for investors and project developers, as well as discussing means to build investor confidence in Bahrain's urban and economic sectors. Al Mbarak emphasized the importance of strengthening partnership between government institutions and specialized civil society organizations to support economic and urban development. He reiterated the values of continued collaboration between the ministry and stakeholders in advancing urban development and supporting investment projects. Al Mbarak also underscored the ministry's commitment to simplifying licensing process and regulatory updating construction-related legislation in coordination with the association and relevant authorities. The Minister of Health, Dr. Jalila Hassan, led Bahrain's delegation to the high-level Global Summit Health and Prosperity through demonstration held in Brussels. Dr. Jalila emphasized Bahrain's commitment to global immunization and preventive health efforts, citing the Kingdom's approach under the leadership of His Majesty the King and the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. She highlighted the efforts to strengthen international partnership that protects society from future generations from infectious disease. The Minister said the summit offered a global platform to highlight the importance of international solidarity in ensuring fair and equal access to vaccines as a foundation of health and sustainable development. She also underscores Bahrain initiatives during the presidency of the 33rd Arab Summit, including the proposal to boost pharmaceutical and vaccine production in Arab countries. The Minister of Youth Affairs, Rawan Tawfiqi, announced a national initiative inspired by the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, to build an innovative and impactful generation by empowering youth and promoting community partnership. More in this report.
Based on the firm belief that investing in the youth is the optimal way to build creative generations capable of innovation and empowered with the tools of leadership and excellence in various fields, the initiative to support youth comes to give young people the opportunity to participate in decision-making and establish confidence in their leadership abilities and future potential, and represents an integrated national approach towards building a broad-based community alliance that shares the responsibility of empowering the youth, implementing their priorities, and promoting their effective presence within and outside their organizations. The initiative also serves as a national platform to raise their profile and offer wider opportunities for success in global competitiveness, and enables them to be active partners in building their country. The Ministry of Youth Affairs has set strict criteria for organizations seeking the title, including the extent of their commitment to empowering youth, integrating them into policies, administrative and professional positions, as well as measuring the real impact of the programs and initiatives implemented for their benefit. Institutions will be recognized under two categories: the gold tier for those meeting the high standards, and the standard tier for those demonstrating a strong and active commitment.
The President of Customs, Sheikh Ahmed bin Hamad Al Khalifa, participated in a panel discussion on data-driven approach to manage e-commerce and customs administrations held on the sidelines of the World Customs Organization Council meetings in Belgium. The panel discussed challenges in e-commerce, including postal shipments and data quality, and emphasized the importance of cooperation between customs administrations and relevant sectors to facilitate e-commerce flows. The meeting also addressed key issues for international customs community, including custom valuation and capacity building, with the aim of enhancing performance and enabling custom authorities to keep pace with rapid technological developments. Several import tools were endorsed during the session as part of the organization's framework, including the e-commerce package and assessment tool under the SAFE framework and custom security standards. The Kingdom of Bahrain welcomed the signing of the peace agreement between the governments of Congo and Rwanda in Washington, describing it as an important step towards ending the conflict and promoting stability, peace, and sustainable prosperity in the Great Lakes region and Africa. In a statement, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs expressed Bahrain's appreciation for the role of the United States, led by President Donald Trump, in facilitating this historic agreement mediated by Qatar. It emphasized the Kingdom's support for regional and international effort to end wars and resolve conflicts through dialogue and peaceful means, strengthening international peace and security. Temkeen announced the launch of the updated version of the Skills Report for the financial service sector as part of Skills Bahrain initiative in partnership with private sectors, representatives, stakeholders, and training and education institutions. This update comes within the framework of ongoing efforts to enhance professional skills, raise the efficiency and productivity of the Bahraini workforce, and enhance its role in supporting economic growth. This report is an extension of the initial study of the financial service sector published in 2022, which was an important foundational step in understanding the sector's workforce needs and identifying skill gaps. The new edition reflects the rapid shifts in the sector, with updated content based on labor market developments and the essential skills framework launched in 2024. The financial service sector is a key driver of economic growth in the kingdom, surpassing the oil and gas sector, accounting for 17.8% of the GDP and employing more than 14,000 people, 70% of whom are Bahrainis, according to the results of the Central Bank of Bahrain's annual labor force survey for the year 2023.